was a biker, his friends didn't like her because she was straight as they came. She was a loner and no man had known her, but they fell in love all the same. They spent their time in a motel behind the Red Desert Truck Stop and Cafe. Mary and Julio were married in Barstow and moved to Mojave that May. Julio ran crack to Reno and back. The money had always been good. Just after Walker, he came on some partners he rode with whenever he could. They'd come from Mojave that morning, and had he been told about Mary and things, his friends thought her stuck up 'cause she never gave up her love to the guys in their ring. Randy told Julio, "You ain't heard, but we know your old lady's messing around." Julio just grinned till he saw Randy minute. Then he killed his bike and climbed down. "Man, what you're saying is bogus, so you'll take it back or I'll take off your head." But Joe stepped between them and said, "Man, I seen him. Your Mary took some dude to bed." He didn't believe it, but Joe let him see it, a Polaroid snapshot of lust. Revolted and sicker, his heart pounding quicker, poor Julio paced round in the dust. Seems Joe got the picture from someone who figured a price could be had for the fact. In full living color, she lay with her lover, her face in a man's naked back. Julio was quick and his big hands were shaking. The pain in his head was a roar. He needed a drink just to smooth out his thinking. Oh man, had he married a whore. His buddies were with him with whiskey to give him the clear mind he'd lost suddenly. He wanted to kill her, but nights he remembered with Mary were all he could see. Julio had heard enough to determine to load up his Colt 45. Randy and Joe were ready to go when he kicked his Harley to life. They sped through the darkness like demons who harnessed a rocket to outrun the night. But outside of town, Julio's fury died down when he thought something wasn't quite right. "I'll have one more look," Julio said as he took the photo from Joe's trembling hand. He saw Mary's face full of fear and disgrace, and he started to understand. He studied the man in the picture again, and he knew what these bastards had done. Damn, but in view was a Reaper tattoo Joe had bought one drunk night in Saigon. "Joe, you're a liar. You raped her," he hollered, and went for the Colt in his belt. Joe turned to run just before Julio's gun blew a hole in him nothing could help. Up Randy jumped yelling, "I never touched her, I just went along for the ride." You stood by and let him, said Julio, and let him have 2 slugs and laughed when he died. The next day the papers reported a caper that left 2 men dead in the sand. Details weren't related, but they speculated a drug deal had got out of hand. Mary and Julio decided that they'd go to Texas to stay for a while. He quit running drugs and they worked for their money, and one day she learned how to smile. See, he was a biker, his friends didn't like her because she was straight as they came.